This is Nathan, your neighborhood arcade and pinball talk guy, and today we're going to be shooting a video on which is best, chrome or carbon pinballs. Now that's a great question. I get asked this all the time from Pin Nation, through group DMs, through messaging, through email, and it's ironic because people always ask this question. I mean, every month I get 5 to 10 people. Now here's the thing for you. I wanted to shoot this video so we can kind of break this down. Now, chrome versus carbon. Balls that I have played so far are the Ninja Chrome, which is ball bearing, and the carbon, which is also ball bearing. Now, using this from my personal experience playing these balls and understanding how they work and operate, let's go ahead and dig into this a little bit deeper. Now, behind me you can see Star Trek, Turtles, Munsters. Star Trek has a magnet under Vengeance. Turtles has a magnet, high coil magnet on the pizza spinner. Munsters has a magnet under Herman. Ghostbusters does not. So, chrome pinballs, they generally will work with magnetized games. They won't last as long, but they do work. Would I recommend using a chrome on a magnetized game? Yes, I would, for a low magnetized game, meaning not a high coil, not a high strength magnet. Now, again, which is that? Star Trek doesn't really have a super high magnet for Vengeance. Turtles has a very high coil for that pizza spinner. Probably wouldn't be best to use it on there because eventually it magnetizes regardless. Munsters has a semi decent coil on the Herman hold. So anyway, beyond that, chrome pinball, I would put those on games that do not have magnets. Of course, that makes sense. You could use them on lower coil strength. They will last a little bit longer that way. Now, carbon balls are best used for high magnetized games. So I would say carbon pinball, you could use that on almost any game that you have that has got a magnet on it. That would be the best way to differentiate. So anyway, chrome, non-magnetized games. Carbon, magnetized games. So when you're buying pinballs, just look at the game that you have, understand how many balls that go into it, and buy accordingly. I do mix and match my Ninja Chromes on certain games that have lower magnet strength because I do like the Ninja Chrome feel a little bit better. They seem to be a little bit more, I guess you'd say, weighted versus a carbon ball. But at the same time, I also know where I need to use my carbons, which I use my carbons absolutely on Turtles, right? So with that being said, for beginners, carbon, non-magnet, chrome, magnet. Until you start figuring out your games, until you start figuring out the coil strength behind them, until you start figuring out how fast they magnetize, that's when you want to start looking at using a chrome or a carbon based off of that and your experiences with your machine. So anyway, if you have any questions, put them below. If anyone else has any feedback, let us know down below in the thread. But other than that, thank you for watching today. Please like and share. This is your neighborhood arcade and pinball talk guy, Nathan, signing off. Till next time. See you then.